Starting all over has to be one of the hardest things. I don't know if any of you have actually experienced having so much that you had just enough to give to every other person. And one day, you wake up to realize that you made so many bad decisions that everything you had was gone. Has that ever happened to you? Hello guys, my name is Mimi and this is A Dash of Colors. Today I want to talk about fresh starts. I'm calling it fresh starts because it is the hardest ever. One of the hardest things ever that I have actually experienced is, first of all, accepting reality that everything was gone and then I had to start all over again. People who are familiar with my episodes know that in the past that I've tried to share all my pain. There were times I had mental breakdowns and things like that. And now I'm trying to find myself all over again after all the traumatic experience that happened to me this past month. Guys, I just realized that this year is ending in like 2 months. And I actually realized that today, and I really didn't feel good about it because I felt like I actually spent the bulk of the year sulking and then crying and being miserable, and not like I'm actually running outright comparisons between me and every other person, but I feel like people that I know have actually had a lot of progress all through this year than I have, and it seems like the only thing that I ever achieved this year was have so much enemies, of course, and then so much problems. It's not the kind of life that I ever dreamt that I was going to have, but it happened to me, and dealing with that reality was the hardest. Going broke and not having anything, any source of income, not having money, not having anything was the hardest thing for me at that point. And today, realizing that the year is almost gone and I'm still trying to get out of my traumatic experience is not exactly the nicest feeling. So fresh starts are not always as nice as people make it seem. In fact, it's actually better to just start doing the fresh things without considering or overthinking them too much, because it can be very depressing when you're going over your supposed fresh starts and you're seeing yourself losing yourself even when you're trying to do something all over again. I don't know if that makes any sense, but that's actually how I feel. A lot of things have actually been going on in my head. I lost my relationship this year. I lost my money and a lot of people's money this year. I lost my parents' money this year. I had so much loss this year, and it's not the nicest feeling, really, because I know that it actually caused a lot of pain, not just for me, but for people who were involved, even my own mom, because the money involved was even a loan that she's still paying for. So it's not been the nicest of feelings for me, but I'm just going to use this platform to reach out to anyone who is probably trying to do something all over again. Trust me, it's not easy, and if anyone has ever said that it was easy and that it was going to be easy, the person probably lied to you, because dealing with a traumatic experience and overcoming it is a big deal. And I just hope you stay fighting like I'm trying to, and realize that you're actually not late to life. You're not late to life. I had to say that because it's very important to me. You're not late to life, and failure is not the end of your life. Failure is just an opportunity to evaluate what you've been doing and to find a better way to do it well. And I hope you see your failure like that. It's not that bad. Guys, thank you for tuning in. Please keep sharing my podcast. I still want a total number of listeners to actually increase. It's been stalling for weeks now, and I'm not particularly happy about that because this is one of the things that I want to devote my time to, while I try to find every other aspect of my life that's still gloomy. So I really need this to work, guys. So please continue sharing this. Please, it's really important for me. And as always, goodbye.